Hello everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to make a nice short video today, just a bit of an update about what's going on in front of my face, basically, with this chart, this Bitcoin chart. So it's kind of done what we anticipated it to do, make a higher low on the 4 hourly. So on Wednesday's live stream, after we'd pumped loads, people are asking, basically the question is, things have moved up, where can I buy? And I said, well, if there ever is a way to buy after a big move like what we saw on Wednesday, it's going to be on a 4 hourly, and it's going to be based around your Bollinger Band Center, which is basically what we got here. So we got the big move up into the Death Cross retest, the 200 simple moving average, and then a pull back down into your 20 moving average, around about 79,000. It sort of bounced a little lower than that, obviously, just a little higher than the trend line and a little lower than the moving average, but it's basically got it. Basically, that's where we got it. So if we just think about the rough move so far, it's been a 3.5% move. Small, but the point I'm trying to make is we've got a higher low, really. So now we're going to move up again, probably now, basically today, 83,300, maybe 84,000, which is basically all the moving averages that we'll see here on the 4 hourly. Now, when we got sort of these trending moves like this, and again, it is the very basic beginnings of a trending move up. We've reclaimed certain areas, but we haven't reclaimed sort of major ones, and we certainly haven't got golden crosses, silver crosses. I don't have anything like that. We do need to start to break above and hold above these areas in order for those moving averages to make a positive cross. If we take ourselves back over to the daily, we saw that the daily Bollinger Band Center, which is 83,300, is where we got rejected from, and we'll be looking for another rejection around there again. Standard Bollinger Band strategies apply. And we've got an incoming death cross on the exponential moving averages. We've still got the two drivers, bullish divergence. So all of these are targets, 83,000, 85,500, and then 87,200. These are all decent targets, and targets that could quite easily get tagged even today. And then if they break, you can even go up even higher, 92 to 93,000, which is of course your 20 moving average on a weekly. And when you look at this weekly, we've got the 50 exponential, you've got your 20 moving average, and basically if you project their general direction, what we're looking at is a symmetrical triangle of sorts, which gives you a formation to trade within. Supports at the bottom, resistance at the top, bottom, top, bottom, top. Which way is it going to break? We don't know. On a weekly, we normally look for major lows to be formed with bullish divergence on a money flow index. Just a single drive will do it. 1, 2, we look at this all the time. 1, 2, see it all the time. 1, 2, see it all the time. We don't have that at the moment. In fact, we've got the money flow index is actually sinking lower at the moment, which doesn't look like your average major bottom, unfortunately. That's not what it looks like. So we have to recognize that, unlike the previous consolidation, which we anticipated and we thought it was going to be ending towards the end of the summer, and we got it, and then we got the confirmation as well with that, and then we got the rally. We don't actually have that here. We do have drives hidden bull, but we don't have any regular bull, and certainly not on the money flow index. So it is a little bit spooky, because in the absence of that, spotting major bottoms, that's how you'd go about doing it, and that's how I go about doing it. And we don't have that. So maybe we do play up, and maybe we do go down again. Maybe we reach down towards the lower 70s, and maybe even lower than that. Until we get one of these, it's very difficult to say the absolute low is in. I mean, no one can ever say that anyway. But just looking back at what it is that I like about Bitcoin spotting bottoms, we don't have it. It's unfortunate. However, I did mention the word you're not supposed to say, the alt season word, yesterday, and I've said it a few times now. And the same setup still applies. Looking for a rejection around here, looking at the overheated money flow index, recognizing that this almost always gets a decent response from these overheated reads. And at the moment, we're still trending higher and higher and higher, being the third highest it's ever been. We've had better reactions from lower. So let's just see how this one performs over the next week, 2, or the rest of this month, really. If we don't really get any response and all markets continue to go down, then we have to admit defeat. The S&P obviously sank a little bit yesterday, as you generally expect from a Bollinger Band retest, 21 exponential actually on this occasion. If you take yourself down to the 4-hourly, what do you see? The same kind of thing applied. So you had the big move up, retested on the 20, and now we're sort of hopefully forming a higher low, and then the next resistance for the S&P is going to be around 5,570 or 80 or 5,600, these areas, these death cross areas. So it looks like it could still easily make another attempt up, only to be rejected. And it's this rejection here that tells us the biggest picture. Do we reject and make a new low, and then this cancelled out this uptrend, or if you want to call it that, and this rally is finished with? I don't know until we see it. It's certainly a reason to be cautious, don't want to be complacent, but whatever your particular bias may be, and for whatever reason, we should see some more movement up. I'm not going to bother talking about oil. This is stuff for live streams, really. So I'll leave it with it there. It's a bit of a market overview. I get it. The Dixie is obviously crashing down hard at the moment. This is all generally what I expected to see overall. Although this has happened faster, I'm still thinking that we're going to meet this trend line down here at some point relatively soon. My expectation was around towards the end of this year, but we are fast approaching it already. It's funny though, right? Because the Dixie, obviously it's responding to what's going on at the moment. But when we hit this area before, everyone was like, the Dixie's going to break down, baby. I was like, I don't think it's going to do it this time, mate. Not this time. Oh, it is. And then it rallied up. Oh, and then it goes up here. Everyone's saying, the Dixie's going to go up, baby. It's going to go up 120. I said, I don't think it is. It's likely to curl around. It's going to trend back down again to this trend line. No, it's not. Well, here it is. Now it's coming back down again. I don't know what people are thinking or what people are saying this time round. It's the holidays really for me, so I haven't really had a chance to do much outside of the family routine. But I imagine people are calling for horrendous lows on the Dixie. I think we're going to wiggle around here, and we're going to be reunited with this 96 area, and that's where we should likely bounce from. And from that bounce, might even come the big one. That's where we go back up all the way to 120. Anyway, if it doesn't happen, if we do break down from here, this is great, because this has been a long formation in the making. This ascending channel that do typically break down. This one hasn't broken down, so we'll see where we go. Is it going to break down from here? Is it going to break out from here? I don't know, but these do often break down. The problem is we're looking at this on a weekly. The support took place 2011. So this is going back a long while now, since this channel became a thing. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to break down, but it will break down eventually. Is it going to be this year? If it is, that will be a significant change of behaviour for the Dixie, and at that point you would be looking for 88. But until we see it, we should expect the channel to hold, because that's all we've got. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Nothing much more to say. Hopefully you have a nice day. Take it easy.